Seriously?
Hey guys, and welcome to this Orktober 2020 news video with me, 6 Plus Stevo. Hey, yes, I'm back. I'm here. I'm making a video. Flipping it. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm scrolling through the Kromlech website, having a look at their exciting Orktober releases. And what do I stumble on today? But the prices are revealed. And I thought, you know what? I've got to make a video on this. Stevo, get off your ass, get the camera on and make a video. Let's talk about this because people need to hear about this. Because this is looking exciting. Yeah, Orktober 2020, Kromlech. Oh, boys, you are knocking it out of the park this year. You knocked it out of the park last year, but this year, you knocked it straight into the next park across. So let's take a look anyway. So guys, as I said at the beginning, I'm here making a video. I know it's been a little while. I should have been covering the news on this a lot earlier. Hopefully you've all been covering, taking a look at the reveals and stuff that Kromlech have been drip feeding us. If you're into orcs and you're not aware of this, then you need to sign up to like Kromlech's Facebook group, check out their website. They're constantly releasing little tidbits and videos and teaser trailers and stuff. And so I've been keeping a close eye on this stuff. But today was the day where I got really excited because they've revealed the prices. So let's take a look at all the stuff. So yeah, some of you might be the first time seeing this. So let's get into it. Here we are. So it is the Orktober 2020 Teeth preview. And it says, it's time to unveil the prices of this year's Orktober releases. Most of the products will stay with us and will be available after the Orktober ends. But be aware that there are some limited or exclusive goodies. They did this last year. If you remember, they did this last year with the Tiger Wagon, the CD, what was it? Not Guns and Roses, it was Fungus, something and Fungus, Guns and Fungus, I think it was. The CD, and I think the t-shirts as well were limited edition. They've got t-shirts again this year. I don't know if there's a CD this year, but let's take a look. And first, straight away, we're hitting straight with the big one. I'm telling you right here, right now, I am buying this. I am buying this. I am sold instantly. And the price has kind of shocked me as well. As you can see, the price is €79.99. So in pounds, we're looking at just over £70 there. The price difference between pounds and euros and things, dollars, I'm not so sure about, Australian, American, whatever. But euros to pounds, the exchange rate is there's virtually no difference. I think it's something like 91 pence to the euro, or the other way around. It's about 70 quid anyway, or 80 euros. And yeah, look at this thing. Norzilla. It's a squiggoth. It's a glorious looking squiggoth. Now, this is not a gargantuan squiggoth. Clarify that. This is a squiggoth. Now, I've always really liked Forge World's squiggoth. I've been wanting one of them for a long time. It's always been on my list of things to get at some point. I actually prefer the Forge World squiggoth to the gargantuan squiggoth myself. But this, I think this has replaced it actually. It's glorious looking. The detail on this thing is absolute. Look at the face. This thing looks like it's going to be an absolute joy to paint. It just looks glorious. The giant orc beast model with unmatched detail comes with 3 different weapons. Now I can't remember what the weapons are. They've got the one of them on here. I think one of them is a lobber. I think one's a cannon. And then this will be the custom mega cannon, I guess it looks like. Or is it a tractor cannon or something? I'm not sure. I don't really care. This is just glorious. And my tank busters want this. They need this to ride around in. yeah, yeah, I'm buying this day one. So I believe this stuff all launches on the 1st of October 2020 at midnight British time. So yeah, I think their website's going to be very busy at 1 minute past 12 with the money's going to be pouring in. And one of those customers will be me buying this. But yeah, that's for me. That's the highlight. So we've gone straight for the best straight away. But yeah, Norzilla. Oh, it's just glorious, absolutely glorious. Then we get onto this Killer Nor's Squad set of 3 for €55, or a single Killer Nor for €20. And the Killer Nors are they're killer cans, but they are giant squigs. These are amazing count as for killer cans. This is be great in a grot army, great in any orc army actually, but particularly in a grot army because I do really like Kromlech grots. They are, you can see here the character on them and stuff. They tie in nicely with GW grots. They're a little bit larger than GW grots usually, just by just a smidge. But these would go great in like a snakebite army or anything really. They just go great in any orc army. They look astounding. They come with all the weapons, all the weapon options that you'd get with killer cans, including the different melee arms. And yeah, these are really nice. You can't quite see the third one round here, but the third one's got a really cool armored up face, which looks really cool. You've got one here with a bionic eye and another one here with just a great big maw on it and a horn. And oh, just awesome looking big squigs. So yeah, as you can see, the snake bites, because they breed the squigs big, they've been well served. But yeah, so this is the Killer Norse squad come with a set of 3 different Killer Norse sculpts and a full set of weapons. Buying a single Killer Nor miniature, you'll be able to choose the weapon options you want. So there you go. If you buy a single one, you clarify which weapons you want. If you buy the set, it just comes with everything. Now, I don't know if that means you'd get spares or it just means you get one of each. So the squad itself will be mixed. I'm not sure on that. It's not very clear on that. It just says set of 3 different sculpts and a full set of weapons. To me, that sounds like it would come with a full set and you would get some spares, but don't quote me on that. Next, we've got this for €90, the Orc Crushinator Death Stomper. It's a stomper and a glorious looking stomper at that. Now, this is made primarily using like HDF wood, and I can say from building the Tabletop Scenics orc terrain out of the HDF stuff that it's really good. It's great to work with. You can get loads of detail there, and there's it's very cool stuff, and it's fun to put together. It's I can tell you a kit like this will be an extensive job. You know, you're not going to build this thing overnight. It's going to take a while. But yeah, it's cool. I love the look of it. I definitely, easily, no contest, I prefer the look of this to GW Stomper for sure. And the best thing about this is it comes with a whole range of options. It says here the Orc Crushinator Death Stomper is a Titanic Orc Walker with standard weaponry, the Tank Ripper close combat weapon and the Death Cannon. Super detailed HDF kit with resin add-ons towering 13 inches high over your tabletop. So yeah, I love this just giant great saw thing. That's awesome. You know what I like about this as well? The arms don't look really spindly like they do on the GW Stomper. It looks less like it's wearing like a skirt like the GW one does. It's all subjective, isn't it? I've never been a real fan of the GW Stomper. A lot of people are. But yeah, I like this more. This is good. This is an upgrade in my opinion. It's just going to come down to whether you want to work with HDF rather than like resin or plastic. I find the HDF really good to work with. It does have its certain drawbacks, you know, like any sort of different medium is, whether you use resin or plastic or metal or wood. They've all got their own sort of pros and cons. But yeah, it looks stunning. And then it goes on to here, you get more variety here. The Ork Boom Killer Death Stomper. This one's 100, and this is a replacement, I think, for the custom Stomper that I believe Forge World do, or they do like an up. I can't remember if it's a complete replacement or it's just an upgrade to the Stomper, with the big old belly gun there. Look at the size of that thing, and some different weapon options here. An awesome looking claw. Ork Boom Killer Death Stomper is a more sophisticated version, armed with a massive belly cannon, a close combat crushing claw, a tractor collider gravity cannon, plus an eye popper gun mounted on the walker's head. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, they look a bit like a Gorkanaut and a Morkanaut, don't they? Are just like gone Super Saiyan, you know, just mega versions of them. They're really cool. I like the feet. The feet look cool. Yeah, I prefer pretty much every part of these over the GW one. I think these are going to be big sellers. They are glorious looking, absolutely glorious looking. And even if you've got a GW Stomper and you want more Stompers, then get these two, and then you've got variety, haven't you? You've got a mix, which is very cool. And you can also buy some of the bits separately. So maybe you've got a Stomper and you want to customize them a bit. You can get the Ork Death Stomper weapons and heads for 15 euros each. That's not bad. The Ork Crushinator Death Stomper body for 60, and the Ork Boom Killer Death Stomper body for 70. So there you go. You could, so maybe you like this body, but you prefer these arms. Well, there you go. You've got these options open to you. Would that cost more? Let's have a look. So the Ork Boom Killer Death Stomper body is 70, plus you add the heads and the weapons, 15, which would be 70 would be 85. So would it be less? Weapons and heads each. No, it would be more. So buying it as all as one kit will be cheaper. But if you want to spend a little bit extra money and you want to say, well, I want this, but I want the other arm, then you've got that option open to you, which is very cool. Options are awesome, even if they do cost a little bit more. If you're not perfectly happy with the two standard Death Stomper sets, you can be a big mech yourself and assemble your own Death Stomper body, head and arms combo. The Ork Death Stomper Creator will be available on the Bits of War web store. Oh, that's cool. So you can mix it up on there and then try it out and see what it looks like. That's very cool. Brilliant idea, Kromlech. Love it. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the different arms, heads and bodies. Very cool. Next up, we've got more terrain. The Ork terrain from Tabletop Scenics is very cool. I've got a fair bit of it myself, and it's sometimes they can be a bitch to put together, but they are worth it. They look very cool. And this is the Death Stomper Construction Yard, 50 euros, and this is big. Perfect background piece to display your glorious Death Stomper model, and a line of sight blocker terrain piece for Titan class walkers. So yeah, blocking line of sight is very important in the games these days, and sometimes with the miniatures getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. Yeah, this will do it. This will block line of sight. I love the crane on there and everything. You could have some fun as well, adding your own personal touches to this, having grots and stuff hanging off it and climbing up it and snotlings all over it and orcs looking out, and you could have some real fun with this, and it would make a great centerpiece to any battlefield. Then we've got this, the Ork Freak 2020, 15 euros. Not bad. It's a weird boy, and a very cool looking weird boy at that. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, very cool. Got your little grot there hanging off. Yeah, very nice. He's got a cool sort of dynamic pose. He's got his what do they call it? The big stick they have, not the war banner, the whatever. It's been a long day. His big magic focusing stick, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it looks cool. Really nice paint job on there as well. Same trouble with seeing the miniatures like this. You're like, well, that looks great, but I know I'm not going to paint it as well as that. But it looks like another miniature that will be fun to paint. You know, it looks like a real pleasure to paint. Yeah, very cool. The brand new Orc Freak sculpt in 28mm heroic scale made for gaming. Unleash the fury of an Orc cycle with this dynamic miniature. But it gets better because you can get the Orc Freak Collector's Edition for €40. So you're thinking, well, what's so special about it if it jumps from 15 to 40? Well, what's so special about it is this is not a gaming piece. This is a massive sculpture. This is a display piece. And he's big. The supersized Orc Freak model is full of crisp detail, measuring 13.5 centimeters, 5.3 inches. It is an impressive display piece and a tidbit for painters and collectors. Yeah, it is. It's glorious looking, and it would look very cool on anyone's like shelf or a desk or anything. Yeah, very cool. Cool that they do this larger scale like that. That is really cool. I like. So yeah, collector's edition. So I'm feeling like that will be limited edition. And then look what we got here. Now I know there's some of you out there that were gutted they missed out on this. My good buddy over at Dreadwire Gaming, Dread himself, I know he was devastated that he didn't. Did he get one of these? Even as I'm saying it, I'm questioning now whether he did or didn't. But look, here you go. Anyway, if you didn't get one of these, the Orc Tiger Wagon is back. €100. Sounds expensive, but this is an awesome kit. It's large, it's a good size, and it comes with all different weapon options and turrets. You can have some real fun. If you want to magnetize this, you're going to have a field day. You can switch it around and do all sorts with it. It's a glorious looking tank, it really is. But be prepared, people, because this one is going to be hard to get hold of. The most anticipated model of last year's Orktober is back. It will be available as the Orktober exclusive, limited to 100 copies. They're going to be gone like within the first minute. I'm calling it here. They are going to just disappear. 100 of them. I can guarantee you, Kromlech, there's more than 100 people that want one of these. The set includes 9 weapon options and a multitude of customizable bits, such as a removable backplate that allows you to turn the tank into the arm-to-the-teeth open-top transporter. It's a battle wagon, basically. You can turn it into the gun wagon. You can turn it into the standard battle wagon. You can do all sorts with it. You can just go crazy to your heart's content. It's just beautiful, beautiful looking model, really is. And then we've got some more limited edition, the Norzilla limited edition t-shirt for €25. I like this t-shirt. That is cool. So you've got your different color heads on there, ready for stomping, and the Orktober 2020 logo across the back. Awesome looking t-shirts. This year's Orktober t-shirts come in 3 color variations and will be available as a pre-order. They will be sent to you in November. Remember, they are only available in Orktober. So there you go, guys. You have to buy them in October. You will receive them in November. Really nice, though. I like them. I like them. And then we've got a little special here, the Halloween special pumpkin gnaw, €10. Cool little fella. Look at this. I like it. I've never really been big into like sort of holiday special miniatures and things. So I think I have a limited appeal, but this is cool. I'm not going to deny it. It is very cool. I like that. The special Gnaw miniature is another Orktober 2020 exclusive, not limited by quantity, but will be gone from our web store in November. I mean, that makes sense. It's a Halloween special. But yeah, really cool. So if you want a little pumpkin squig in your army, there you go. And it says there are only a few days left waiting for the new releases. Meanwhile, you can find our previous Orktober goodies in the Bits of War web store. So there you go, guys. But yeah, like I said, go and check out the website, because other than what I've covered here, oh baby, look at this thing. Oh, soon, my friend, you will be in my collection. Some way, somehow, I'm getting you. I'm not missing out on that. No way. But yeah, there we go, guys. There we go. So yeah, Orktober's looking pretty damn special, eh? I don't think we're going to see anything from GW. If we do, maybe they might chuck some sort of token thing at us, but it's getting very close now, isn't it? And I don't think there's been any mention of anything. But yeah, Kromlech, man, you guys just knocked it out of the park. You really have. You really, really have. But anyway, guys, that is it from me for this video. I just wanted to share that with you, let you know the prices. Get ready, guys. You know, start emptying your wallets now, selling whatever you need to sell. You know, beg, borrow, steal, get the money, because some of this stuff's going to be limited. I think a lot of it's probably going to sell out. It's a really strong lineup they've got this year. I didn't think they could do it. I didn't think they'd actually surpass last year, but literally with that Norzilla, the squiggoth alone, they smashed last year, because that was it for me. I'm like, yeah, take my money. Take my money, Kromlech, please. But there we go, guys. Stay tuned anyway, guys. I will keep coming at you with more Orktober news and releases and things as they happen. But share your thoughts below. What of this range are you planning on buying, if any? Do you want to buy that Norzilla? Are you wanting to get some of them t-shirts? How about seeing if you're going to be one of those lucky 100 to get in on that tiger wagon? 100 only, that's not many, is it? So yeah, and what do you think about these stompers? What do you think about them being in like HDF rather than like plastic or resin? I know it sort of divides opinion. It's not for everyone. But you know, what do you think of the miniatures compared to GW's miniatures? Share, answer all those questions and more, guys, in the comment section. Fill it up in there. I always read all your comments. I try to respond to all your comments all the time. Let's get a chit chat going, and let's get excited for Orktober, man. Let's get excited. This is 6 Plus Stevo signing out.